Enchanted Garden Coordinator for the Howard County Library System. The Enchanted Garden is located at the Miller Branch on Frederick Road. I've been thinking about pollinators. I wonder if my garden will provide enough food for pollinators through summer and fall. My perennials are a good food source, but I wonder if I could do more to support pollinators. I have an idea. I'll tell you about it. I'm going to plant a pollinator garden with annual seeds. In this video, I'll explain why we need gardens for pollinators and why I'm planting annual flowers from seed. I'll share some of my tried and true selections, and I'll show you how to direct sow seeds. I've decided to plant a garden for pollinators for three main reasons. First, pollinators are essential to our well-being. Pollinators are the hard-working bees, butterflies, beetles, moths, and flies that help put food on our table. Scientists estimate that 1 out of every 3 bites of food is thanks to a pollinator. Second, pollinators support healthy ecosystems. We are not the only creatures that benefit from hard-working pollinators. Birds and small mammals enjoy the berries and seeds. Birds help with pests like mosquitoes. Pollinators help keep the ecosystem balanced. Third, pollinator populations have declined, mainly due to loss of habitat and pesticides. Habitat loss means there are fewer places for them to find the nectar and pollen they depend on for food. The other threat to their survival is misuse of pesticides, and that includes both synthetic and organic pesticides. Annuals are a good food source for pollinators. They can supplement existing trees, shrubs, and perennials, or they can stand alone. They can be planted in containers or in small space gardens like mine. Annuals bloom for the entire garden season, which is a big deal for pollinators. Come October, annuals like zinnias, cosmos, and marigolds are still growing strong and providing nectar for hungry pollinators. There are a few details to consider when choosing your annuals. First, think about sun. How much sunshine does your garden space get? 6 hours or more sun and choose full sun annuals. Less than 6 hours and you should choose part shade to shade annuals. Second, think about all the different pollinators and choose a variety of annuals. Different pollinators have different mouth parts. Some have long tongues and like tube-shaped flowers. Some have short tongues and need shorter flower parts. Some pollinators need a landing pad. A variety of blooms will be helpful to a variety of pollinators. Third, decide if you want to plant seeds or transplants. Transplants give you instant success but cost more. Seeds take time but are available in greater variety. You can even find unusual and heirloom varieties with seeds. These are a few of my favorite annuals. We've reviewed lots of considerations. Let's get planting. Today I'm planting sunflowers, zinnias, and cosmos. Everything you need to know is on the seed packet. Seed depth, seed spacing, germination rates, it's all here. I've already prepped my bed with compost so the soil is ready for planting. Sunflowers are the tallest of my group of seeds, so I'll plant them in the back section first. My bed is only about 2 feet by 12 feet, so I am going to plant just a few groups of sunflowers. There are lots of ways to make your holes or rows. An old pencil, a stick, even your finger will work. Just be sure to note the correct measurements for seed depth. According to the seed packet for sunflowers, they should be planted 1/2 inch deep and 6 inches apart. I'll make holes since I'm planting a couple of groups. Once the seeds are in, I'll mark where I plant them so I don't accidentally plant my other seeds too close or on top. Then I'll cover them with soil and firm the soil with a pat. Next, I'll plant the cosmos and zinnias in rows. Cosmos are slightly taller than my zinnias, so they'll go in the back. I'll follow the seed packet directions and plant them in a long row. Lastly, I'll plant the zinnias in rows in front of the cosmos, according to the seed packet directions. I'll work around this hummingbird mint that I planted last year and want to keep because it's a good pollinator plant. When the seeds are germinating, it is important to keep the soil moist. If the soil dries out, your seedlings may also dry out and die. Depending on the weather conditions, that could mean watering a couple times a day. Use a spray attachment or water jug with a gentle spray. Dumping buckets of water on your seeds may wash your seeds away. Planting a pollinator garden is something we can all do to help our hard-working pollinators. For additional information on gardening for pollinators, check out the links beneath this video. Thanks for watching. Happy gardening!